Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing. Huh, that still hasn't updated for some reason. Weird. Hey, looks like FE Ordnance is online. Right on. Ooh, a lot of lives last night. I missed a bunch of those. That's unfortunate. See if we can pull all these up. There we go. Hey, Omar, how you doing? Oolong. Chanson, what's going on? How are we all doing this morning? Hey, thank you for the likes. Greatly appreciate it. How's this Labor Day weekend treating everybody? Hey, another like. Thank you. Let's make sure we swap that to all. There we go. Ah, not too bad, not too bad. Got to get some shipping done. Sold some slides. Sending an old Viper off to Indiana. See if we'll attract some people with the title. I mean, we're going to talk about some laws today too, but we'll see if that draws anybody in. Maybe the wrong kind of people. See if we get a few more people in here. We'll start talking about some stuff. How goes everybody's 2A journey? Hey, alright, we got a small group in here. The chat! Hi, Rat, what's going on, man? Okay, so let's get this all set up. Tristan, what's going on? My workspace here is significantly diminished, but that's okay. I think we can work with it. Okay, roll, 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 tuck and roll. So today we will talk about our Labor Day sale coming up. The code's actually already active, but technically the sale starts tomorrow. And we'll talk about some gun banning laws that are going into effect 2026 or are currently under challenge, just so we can all be aware of some stuff. Oh, right on. If it weren't for time zones, I'd laugh and say, haha, it's only 9:15. There we are, all nice and bubble wrapped up, nice, snug, and safe. Sending this baby off to Indiana. Just start buying everything now before 2026. Yep, Omar. What gun banging bull honky? Yeah, we got enough people in here. Looks like a few dipped out, but let's start going over this, shall we? So let's see, who do we start with? How about Colorado? So Colorado enacted a law that will be effective August of 2026 that bans the sale of semi-automatic rifles with detachable magazines unless purchasers obtain a special license and complete safety training. It mandates fixed magazines with a maximum capacity of 15 rounds. The law may still be undergoing legal challenges. Right on, Bruce. But do you have a Stiffler slide? The tape, it tries to fight me. Yep, definitely glad I'm not in Colorado myself. Who do we have next on this list? Rhode Island passed a ban effective 2026, looks like possibly January, on the sale, manufacture, and distribution of certain high-powered quote-unquote assault weapons. It notably does not criminalize possession, it's just the sale, manufacture, and distribution. So they're targeting businesses. There is a lawsuit pending. Yes, it is. Specifically H-Series Cerakote, though we also do some stuff in F-Series and FX Series. These ones right here are for the Generation 3 Glock 19, but we also make slides for the 17, and we are currently working on the 26. We'll see if Kentucky does. I've got a little list here. Let's see, states that are targeting specific gun-related items or practices. Looks like Glock switches and or auto sears. Looks like Alabama, Illinois, New Mexico, New Jersey, and several others are passing or have passed laws banning switches and or auto sears. Alabama specifically imposes penalties of up to 10 years in prison. Alabama also recently advanced legislation making possession of these devices a Class C felony, along with any other public safety provisions. Tony the Tiger. Reaper, what's going on, man? Let's see here. What is Minnesota doing? Minnesota is considering pressure for broad gun restrictions. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey in Minnesota called for the bans on quote-unquote assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. You know, they never really can define what those are. Legislative action expected 2026. Illinois in Cook County. Oh, Cook County has lots of problems with that. There is petition to the U.S. Supreme Court to review Cook County's assault-style weapons ban dating back to 1993, currently being upheld by the 7th Circuit Court, and they're trying to push that up to the Supreme Court. Right on, Tristan. Thanks for stopping by. They're great. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Being in Washington, I can tell you these laws will stick for years before they may get struck down, and the Supreme Court doesn't seem to be in a big hurry to do anything about it. True, you need some sort of presidential or congressional intervention requesting the Supreme Court do a quick review of certain issues. There we go. All nice and wrapped up and ready to go to Indiana. Still a little more packaging to do, but it's all wrapped up and pretty. Let's see, will this one do? This one should do. Excellent. I tried hydrofilming an AR handguard the other day. How did that go? We've considered doing stuff like that when we expand the shop. Oh, right on, man. Well, our Labor Day sale is live now for anyone who wants to get 15% off burnt bronze, desert sand, or FDE 19 slides. So if you're planning on doing a build, that sale is good until September 7th. It was a disaster. That sucks. But I mean, yeah, practice. I mean, we weren't great at Cerakoting when we first started. It takes practice. But that just means you can get more for the collection. We also have 17s, but those aren't on sale this time around. The 26, we did actually, so I have a little bit of update. We actually have a 26 slide. It is raw, it is machined, and it's currently going to go, well, not currently, tomorrow. Tomorrow it is going to go under inspection, all the measurements tested, and we're going to go from there. RAR 2212. Just wanted to say I bought 2 19 slides and love it. What's the best place to leave a review? Oh, awesome. So you can do that on Facebook, which definitely helps. You can do that on any of our social media. Just follow, subscribe. That helps. And you can also leave a review on the website itself. There's an option for it, though nobody really sees those too much. So, like, if you click on something... Here, let me hide this because I can't dox this guy. Alright, here we go. So, here we go. So you can do write a review. Though that's only really we'll see that, but maybe someone else will see it if they decide to look through there. I mean, you can go further down, and there is a review tab, but what we found out is that most people don't click on it. So the social media ones help the most. Yup, Pat. Yup. There is a Raw 26. Oh, yeah, we pop in over on Chance's channel when we get the time. Cool dude. Heck, he's in here right now. Got him as a moderator. Now let's see that that's all wrapped up in bubbles and whatnot, and we've got everything in a plastic case now. Let's get it wrapped up in a polymer bag. Because the slides get wrapped in bubble wrap, get put in a plastic box to protect it from any shock during shipping, but the polymer bag also helps with keeping moisture out. There we go. Some people have actually told us they think we overpackage them, but I don't think so. I think, you know, as long as the slide gets there nice and safe. you know. Like, who cares about the packaging, you know, as long as it gets there. Gets there in good condition. That's what I care about. Oh yeah, God, the bubble wrap is insane. You know, when we first started, we saved every scrap of bubble wrap. We were so stingy with the bubble wrap. And even if we ordered like stuff on Amazon and it came with bubble wrap, keep the bubble wrap. There we go. Nice. Well, bad photo, I guess. Polymer bag. Let's see, what did I miss? The man, the myth, the legend is indeed here. What's up, Brood? Yeah, man. Black Dynasty with a PSA 15-round mag. Yup. I've been wondering what will get done first, the 26 or the 26X frame. It's kind of a race. Well, we still have to go through all the testing, the measurements, and we have to improve tool paths for the machining. So, even though we made the first raw one, it's not ready. The first raw one is just, you know, the first real step. But we're getting there. Getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, Radiant Comp. Yeah, those are getting really popular. We see people test them out with our slides. Found a 1,000-yard range in Washington? That's wild. Any range is 1,000 yards if you're crazy enough. I mean, if you don't have any backdrop, yeah, it'll keep moving, at least for a while. And of course, the Fragile sticker. For those of you who get the joke. Congrats, we're all old. And always, always, always tape the seam of your bag. Never trust that the seam's not going to come undone. Always tape your seam. Okay, let's see. Now that I've done wrapping that, let's pop back. What were we on? We just finished Illinois with Cook County. Legal challenges and counteractions to gun restrictions. Tennessee. A court ruled that 2 state restrictions banning firearms in parks and playgrounds and penalizing individuals for carrying, quote-unquote, with intent to arm are unconstitutional, citing the lack of historical precedent and that those areas are not, quote-unquote, sensitive sites like schools or courthouses. The ruling may be appealed to lead to a 2026 legislation address regarding that. The U.S. Supreme Court declined to review appeals challenging assault weapon ban and high-capacity magazines in Maryland and Rhode Island, effectively upholding the lower court's decisions, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, it is Maryland and it is Rhode Island. We don't expect a lot from them. Zanti, what's going on, man? Got Richland only open for competition, and they have one in early October. Right on. Not far, yep. Ohio. Man, we ship slides to Ohio. Actually, you know, funny enough, most of the stuff we ship to, or most of the states we ship to, end up being blue states. Nick Allen, what's going on? So, you know, California. Like, let me look up what we just shipped to recently. Let's see here. Orders. What do we got this week? Let's see. Indiana, Tennessee. Who's this one here? California. Oh, you're just not loading up, are you? Got another one to Indiana. California, California. Texas. Hey, Arizona. California again. New Jersey, New York, Montana. New York, New York, Florida, Florida, Florida. Oh man, that's a lot of Floridas. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Florida shipments. Oh, the 30 slide Texas shipment. Hey, Damian Christian, what's going on, man? Love your build. And yeah, man, I mean, there's always struggles, but you do it day by day. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. A Stiffler rifle. Oh, man, that'd be wild. Zanti Misfit. Cops are shooting at the secret range today. I'm going to hang out and gripe till they give me the combination. Scott Ace, Illinois. TK, you're from Arizona? So are we. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we turn bars of 17.4 stainless steel into the slides you see before you. We mill them down into raw slides, and then we do all the Cerakoting in-house, right here in Arizona. Oh yeah, what I'm betting, and I haven't confirmed the address, but I think that was a gun shop. So, that'd be pretty cool. Which means they probably should have reached out to us directly, because I mean, if you're a business, just reach out to us. We do deals for, you know, businesses. Yep, they are. These right here specifically are for the Generation 3 Glock 19. This one back here, the raw one, is for the 17. And we're working on making 26s next. Bari asked, do you cut OEM slides if someone sends it in? Not yet. We might do that sometime in the future. Right now, all we do is turn bars of steel like this into the slides that we currently have. Rookie boy, the orange one, yeah. So this is a tiger stripe camo, the stenciling of which is courtesy of Tactical Penguin. But the Cerakote is hunter orange and graphite black. And I like it. It's great. Hey, Tactical Llama, how you doing? Zeus and Goliath, options for SIG or Glock only? Right now, Glock only. We were working on a SIG slide, but with the market as it currently is, we put that on hold. We might revisit the issue, but at the moment, it's on hold. Bruce Banner, 26 are dead. We're getting a lot of requests for them. After the 26, we're going to do the 43. I have a Gen 5 Glock 19. Right on. And if you weren't aware, you can actually put Gen 3s on Gen 5s. There's instructional videos and stuff online that'll show you how to do it. But you just got to change a couple parts and boom, there it is. Do we do the 43X slide? Not yet. We are working on a 43 after we finish our 26. Shoo, Hulk is dead, and no, not yet. Yep. Do we make one for the Glock 30? No, right now only for the Glock 19 and Glock 17, and we're working on the Glock 26. Purple looks pretty good. We have two kinds. We have bright purple and mystique purple, which is a kind of like metallic-y purple. Reminds me of gun candy. But if you want to check out the other colors I don't have here, feel free to check out the link. That'll show you all the colors we have, which is a long list of colors. Obviously, you got your tactical colors like black, flat dark earth, desert sand, burnt bronze, sniper gray. But then there's the bigger colors, or the more bold colors like hunter orange, bright purple, NRA blue, green mamba, habanero red like this one here. Then, of course, the stencils. We have different kinds of camo, this lightning stencil in a few different colors, different stuff. Hey, thank you, Shushu. I hope you're all enjoying your Labor Day weekend. I really do. Tomorrow we'll be back in the shop. I got to get some overtime in at the side job, too, but setting up for the Labor Day sale. Doing 15% off our slides. Glock 30 is a 45 cal, isn't it? We do plan to do something in 45 as well as 10mm at some point. I just can't say when. No idea when it's going to happen. Jason, what's going on, man? Thank you. I appreciate it. We make all these ourselves. Yep, 26 expat. Yeah, pretty sure a Glock 30 is a 45 caliber Glock, Bruce. Are your 19s and 17s Gen 3 slide compatible with the Radian, Ramjet, and Afterburner? Yes. Yes, they are, Skyblock. A few of our... While we don't have a Radian, Ramjet, and Afterburner ourselves, our customers have confirmed that they do fit. Which, if you need a... Hopefully that gives you a good idea of the flat muzzle. There we go. But, yep, we've had multiple customers put Radian Ramjets on them, and they've told us they work great. So, we have not personally tested it, but our customers have. McMahon, yeah, I took this out, or no, I'm taking this out to shoot today, actually. Jimmy James, thank you. Much appreciated. Heading to the 100-yard range with the wife and a few. Right on, Bruce. Got to get that range time in. Schnitzel Clown, thank you. We make all these ourselves. Skull Capers. Unfortunately, due to ITAR regulations, we are not allowed to ship outside of the United States and its territories, courtesy of the Department of State. Nerds with Guns, yes, currently. We were working on a SIG slide a little while back, but with how things are going, we just kind of backed off of that. We only have the bright purple one online? Oh, it might be on the eBay store, that's right. Let me see if I can find that for you real quick for the Mystique. Slowly, as we get more photos, we start to add them to the website. Let's see here. Unless it's sold already, that'll be a real kicker. Let's see, there's bright purple. There is another bright purple. Doing a few blems, of course, on the eBay. Let's see, rolling through, rolling through. That's another bright purple. Did we sell it already? Oh, nope, here it is. Found it. There we go. Mystique. There we go. Skyblock. Okay, perfect. That's a deciding factor. Right on. Bruce Banner, a few minutes. Got to show some bagels and damn. Right on. I should eat some breakfast. Or I guess now it's brunch time, isn't it? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought the Glock 30 was a 45. Why would I run one of these over an OEM? Man, that is a great question. That is a great question. Your gun is trash. So, unless you have an MOS, and again, you might not like MOS, all of our slides come with a Trijicon RMR flat optic cut with an aluminum RMR cover plate. Additionally, we have ported options. So you can fit things like the Wolf EDG, HoloSun 507C, the Gideon Optics Omega, whatever other RMR that you might particularly like. And if you're looking at doing your own build, maybe not necessarily an OEM, ours come in at a much lower price. And unlike some of our competitors, we make all of our slides out of 17-4 stainless steel, not out of 416R. And again, our RMR cover plates are aluminum, not plastic. And since the wide variety of Cerakote options that we have allow you to customize it in kind of whatever way you want. We've seen people do sports builds, we've seen people do all kinds of custom crazy builds that you can just have your own personalized firearm, whereas Glock, while absolutely reliable, and I will tell you, trust the OEM, is just black. Nothing wrong with that. And I recommend all of you pick up an OEM as your first before you start building. Definitely pick up a Glock OEM before you start building. Then after that, yeah, get into modification, get into building, walk your way into it. It's fun. Jimmy James asking, do we do the Glock 17L? No, not yet. Maybe sometime in the future along with the 34. But right now we just do the regular 17 and the 19. And we are working on the 26. Adam Johnson, Glock 27 and 33. I'm afraid we only do the 19 and 17. Working on the 26 and the 43. Kurt 24, how you doing, man? Favorite guns to work on? Probably the 19. I carry a 19 every day, so probably the 19. 7.62 Murda. Adam Johnson, thanks for saying hi. Greatly appreciate it. Nerds with Guns, if you ever do Smith & Wesson slides, I'm in. We might. We might sometime in the future. We just have to check to make sure that we are not violating any patents. Like, a common one people ask us is, hey, will you do a slide for Desert Eagle? No. No, we will not, because it's under patent. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it scrolled all the way down. There we go. I lost my place. All right. How much does the slide cost? From Scott A. So slides range from $145 to $275, depending on if it's a strip slide, complete slide, which model and color it is. How much for the camouflage one, and are they Glock 19? You know, I want to say it's 2 something. That's okay. That's a quick find. Let me pull it up. I'll pull it up exactly. OD camo, $185. I was off. It's a little cheaper than I thought it was. But the SM19 Turbo in OD camo is $185. Unless you want it as a complete, then it's a little more. Because you got the barrel and upper parts kit and whatnot. Speaking of the barrel and upper parts kit, we use ELD Performance barrels, SET Manufacturing upper parts kits, and Glock OEM sights. Nerds with Guns says, got the carry comp and it's beautiful, but I need something in multicam or M81. Yeah, man, I feel that. I'm loving the camo, and the camo is probably one of our best sellers. And we've got a few different camo options as well. Hey, Luis Sanchez, what's going on? Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we turn bars of stainless steel into gun slides, right here in Arizona. Jimmy James, no on the 17L yet. Hope to do some in the future as we continue to grow. You guys would really sacrifice reliability and such just for a camo paint job. Just refinish your OEM slides. Hey man, that's your opinion. By all means. Like I recommend, go ahead and get an OEM to start before you start building. Exploding poop. Those are sick. Thank you so much, man. We make these ourselves. Now, I can put some minds at ease, perhaps, when I say that if I put a side-by-side Glock OEM to this, we are within 5 thousandths of measurement. That is a piece of hair. For those of you not familiar with measurements, 5 thousandths of measurement is a piece of hair. That's how close we are to the OEM. And I've still seen OEMs have problems, but OEM is the standard. So if you are just starting out, get an OEM. And then work up to Stiffler Manufacturing. Bruce Banner, will you Cerakote AR upper parts sent to you? I'm afraid not yet, Bruce. We don't have a setup to do other people's work, but it's something we might do in the future. Currently, we only Cerakote our own products. Hey, Scott Ace, these range anywhere from 145 to 275 depending on the model, whether it's a strip slide or complete slide, what color it is, etc. Jason Simmons, some people enjoy nice things, a piece of something all their own. Exactly. Some people like building stuff. Some people like doing their own thing. I'm not saying discount a Glock OEM. Definitely don't. It is the standard that we base things on. It's the standard that we base our slides on. But some people like doing their own thing. Shoo, thanks, man. Yeah, it's a cool morning. Do we make Glock 40 Gen 4 slides? From Luis Sanchez. No, currently we only make the Gen 3 19 and 17, and we are currently working on making the 26 and the 43. Exploding. Yes, we are working on the 43. We hope to have it out by year's end if everything goes right. Joe, yes, they are 19s. Jimmy James, Glock 17 long, not yet. Michael, yes we do. We have one called Mystique. I dropped a link earlier. Here we go. Let's see if I can drop it in again. We do have a link to a shiny purple called Mystique. It's an F-Series Cerakote. We also have bright purple on the website. It's more of a matte purple. G23, what's going on? Not to mention cool factor over OEM. Damn right, McMahon. Mac Mike, what's the website, and do you offer deals in bulk order? Yes we do, kind of. So if you're a dealer, distributor, gun store, business, yes, we do offer business pricing. Now, that said, if you are a private buyer and you're looking at buying a large quantity, feel free to email us at sales@stifflermanufacturing.com, and there's something we might be able to do for you. HK Gunplay, can I give you a pattern and you can make it? Yes, no. So yes, we could do it. No, we're probably not going to do it unless you were ordering probably at least 250 slides. At least. Raphael, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. Kurt24, G23, always happy to have you guys. 762 Murda, what is your favorite guns to work on, both rifle and pistol? Pistol, the Glock 19, and rifle, the AR platform. But I also enjoy working on any kind of old stuff, World War II stuff, cleaning them up, getting those good and running. What is our cheapest uppers? The cheapest would be the SM19 Zoom at 145. Jimmy James, yep, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Man, I'm way behind on these. Oh my god, it disappeared again. Man, so many comments. All right, we're going to try and get a hold of all of these comments. There we go. Gutsy, got there. What's our cheapest? Got there. Jimmy James. Cameron Edwards. Got that red dot on my hip right now. Yeah, man, I'm liking the Wolf X Pro. I have put 500 rounds through this now, and I've drop tested it multiple times at chest height. I've even slammed it into the ground, and it still runs. So I'm liking the Wolf X Pro so far. Exploding, we get a lot of them, and it even got worse when we were in the Army. So definitely a lot of Stiffler Mom's jokes. We're used to it. We like the movie. We think it's fun. Definitely embrace it. Joe, the camo one is $185 for the stripped. There we are. And I think someone asked, will I hold up the Lightning? Yes, absolutely we'll hold up the Lightning. So this is our SM19 Zoom Slide in Lightning Stencil, courtesy of Tactical Penguin. And it is in Graphite Black and Arctic White. Like all our slides, it has a Trijicon RMR flat optic cut, and it's made from 17.4 stainless steel. And I dropped my little poker chips. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Where was I now? Scott, how many Stiffler Mom's joke? How much is the camouflage one? Jolly American asks, Canic. I have owned one in the past, but no, we don't make anything for Canic. Emin, advice for felons. Reach out to an attorney, man. Reach out to an attorney. You can, there is a process to appeal for it, but you're going to have to contact an attorney. Joe M, can we do a slide for the SIG P365? We are considering doing it. We are considering making one for the SIG P365. Adam Johnson. You can keep up with our news by checking out our Facebook and our Instagram. We also do regular lives every day or two. So you can keep up to date by just checking out our live content, going on to our Facebook page, going on to Instagram. We post regular posts and reels about what we're working on, various videos and whatnot. So feel free to like, sub, and follow on those, and you'll stay up to date. Joe, you can head to our website, stifflermanufacturing.com. Francisco, they range from $145 to $275, depending on the model and which color, and if it's strip slide or complete slide. Jolly American is asking, how do I like the Siley optics? I have run 500 rounds through this particular one, and I've dropped it on the... I'm going to drop it right now. And she still turns on, she still runs. I'm going to take this exact optic to the range today or tomorrow, and it's still going to run. Yellow Dart, yes, we do complete slides. We use ALD Performance barrels, SCT Manufacturing parts kits, and Glock OEM sights. Do we have bronze? Yes, we do have burnt bronze. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, I love the camo. Lewis Photography, I miss living in Arizona. It is hot here, but it is beautiful, and the gun laws are great. Oh, we're in Tucson. We're in Tucson. Joe's, StifflerManufacturing.com. You can find it in the description, or just search us on Google. You'll find us. Hey, G23 tagged the website. Thank you. Ever think about AR lowers 80% kits? Jordan, yes we have, but the competition is also pretty heavy, and we might do it in the future, but I can't say when. Oh man, thank you guys all for the likes. It's greatly appreciated. 25 likes, thank you. Double tap that screen or click like. It definitely helps us out with the algorithm. Do you guys do the Ruger Security 9? Jose, no, we do not. We only do the Glock 19 and the Glock 17, and we're working on the 26 and the 43. Mike Grant's asking about the Canic. No, we don't do anything with the Canic. I have owned one in the past, and it shot just great. Gabriel Firearms, welcome. Right on, Yellow Dart. Thank you. Emmond asks, are the Glock slides compatible for daggers? Yes, they are. We actually test these on Glock OEM frames, as well as PSA dagger frames, Polymer 80 frames, and SCT manufacturing frames. Lewis Photography asking, can you make one for the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0? We might do one in the future for the Smith & Wesson, but we're not currently working on one right now. Hey, thank you, G23. Francisco, the slides range from 145 to 275, depending on the model, the color, and if it's strip slide or complete slide. Trevor, asking if we make one for the Taurus G3C. We don't make anything for Taurus right now. Nothing for the Bodyguard. Currently, it's just Glock. Do we have a darker camouflage? Yes, we do, Scott. Check out the website. They have a darker camo on there with a black background. Toxic, got anything for the RXM Ruger? I wish they had more mods. We do not. Well, technically we do. Our customers have confirmed that these slides will fit on the Ruger RXM. Paul, hey brother, thanks for my 2 Glock uppers. Awesome, man. Thank you for buying. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks for checking them out. Have we ever done a YouTube collab? Yes, we have. Thank you so much, Paul. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, T, we've done quite a few YouTube collabs over the years. We've been in business since January 2023. I still got to do something with FE Ordnance. We have done something, or we are going to be doing something with DLD After Dark. Probably something with Chanson. Let's see. We did do a joint live with Dust Cover Actual. Possibly something with John Crump News in the future. We actually met him at SHOT Show 2025. The Tactical Llama has one of our slides. We've done a collab with Flying Rich Firearms. We might be doing something with Bullseye Ben. Rios Reloaded has one of our slides. Does quite a few range videos with it. Poppy the Gun Guy, we've done 2 collabs with. Might be doing something with Tactical Turkeys. We'll see what's up with that. Trying to get into Glock store. We'll see what happens there, maybe. Don J has a few of our slides. We've done a collab with Got Gamage, and Got Gamage was recently at GunCon at in Ohio. He was on the panel. I believe Jesse B Outdoors has one of our slides. No, not one of ours. That's right. He has someone. Okay. Ghost Dad Tactical, and he makes this gun lube here. He has a few of our slides. Who else have we collabed with? The Gun Guys, the Gun Guy. There's a lot of gun guys, funny enough. Let's see, Rando Wayne, Ghost. Quite a few people. Let's see. I think also there's a few I'm forgetting right now, and I apologize for forgetting some of them, guys. There's been quite a few. Can you pick one up? We don't do local pickups anymore, Francisco. Unfortunately, a few people ruined that. So it's something we used to do for local Arizonans. Now we just mail everything out. Rogues Forever, how's it going, man? Oh man, I am still behind on a lot of these comments. Man, you guys were crazy on the comments. Greatly appreciate it. Loving the likes. Great live, thank you. I'll check the store. Thank you, Bruce. Greatly appreciated. How long for fulfillment after an order, Yellow Dart asked. 1 to 2 weeks. So what we end up doing is we'll mill the steel down. We'll turn it into a raw slide like this one here. Then it'll get cleaned, sanded, Cerakoted. Then it'll get QC'd, wrapped, and shipped. Let's see here. The fulfillment, Kurt24. Damian Christian, what's going on, man? G23. Scott Ace. What is the fastest one for the 19? What do you mean by fastest? Like fastest to produce, or need some more information there? Yeah, I'm liking my Siley, Pat. These slides are amazing. Oh, thank you, Damien. Thank you. Are those Glock slides? I just started carrying a 19. Yes, Christian, they are. These are aftermarket Stiffler Manufacturing SM19 Glock style slides. Not made by Glock, made by us. Gabriel Firearms, what is the difference between y'all slide and, let's say, PSA? That is a good question. What's the difference? Our coating is a little better. I'm not sure what PSA is using for their coating, but drop testing shows that the H series Cerakote we're using is better. And I want to say the dagger slides are made from 416 stainless steel, whereas ours are made from 17.4. So 17.4 is a stronger steel, harder, and more corrosion resistant. .416 is easier to work with, but 17.4 is a better steel for slides. Let's see what's next. Jose is asking about the Ruger Security 9. No, I'm afraid we don't do anything with the Ruger Security 9 or any Rugers. It's just the Glock 19 and 17, and we're working on the 26 and the 43. Hey, Papa's Pew Pews, welcome to the chat. Great to have you. Much appreciated on all those likes, everybody. Thank you for the new subs. What slide is the fastest one for the 19? Let's see. How much for the Blem slide? McMahon, you can actually check Blem slides on our eBay. Actually, if you're looking for any of our other social media and stores, you can find them right here at the link bio. What's faster to cut, the 26 or the 17? The 26. I have to schedule the Rumble Live for tomorrow morning, and I will send you a link. Right on, man. Blue Scenic, yes. M7 or M17, no. Yes, we have the SM17, which is good for the Glock 17. I do own an M17. Joseph, do you do the Taurus G2? Nope, afraid not, man. Just the Glock 19 and the Glock 17, as well as working on the 43 and the 26. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah. You know, I think are we the cheapest? No. But are we insanely expensive? Also no. And I think what we're doing is some good quality for 17.4 stainless steel and good Cerakote painting. You know, I've seen some others where they do less work than this or this, and they're charging $400, $500 for just a stripped slide. But here we are doing completes at $275. You know, I think we're doing great. Toxic, what about the Ruger RXM? It's like a Glock. Yes, Toxic, the Glock 19 style slides will fit on a Ruger RXM. And we've had a few customers test this. Flying Rich Firearms has also tested that. Yep, about 3 years, G23. This coming January, we'll be in 3 years in business. Bruce Banner asked, do you think any upper parts kits are better than others? Yes, I do. One, OEM parts kits are the standard. But that said, you can find decent parts kits like SCT Manufacturing that will run your builds. And it's okay to branch out to other parts kits, but that said, sometimes if the price is too good to be true, that's for a reason. It's probably crap. That's not always the case, but err on the side of caution. Check out reviews, look at what parts kits are doing, and then always test it before you start carrying. Yep, definitely starting out Glock first. It is definitely the biggest market, so had to start with the 19. Oh my god, so many comments. Do you think any other upper... Oh, yep, did that one. RXM takes Gen 3s, yep. Hey, Papa's Pew Pews. Oh yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I'm way behind on the chat. You guys commented so much. Paul asks, only uppers I buy, friggin' awesome designs, great people, and they take care of everything you need, if anything. Oh, man, thank you so much, Paul. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, we do ship to all states. All 50 states in the Union we ship to, including some of the territories. Yep, G23's got one of our slides. Jesse Garvey, Gen 5 G26. We are working on the Gen 3 26, and you can put Gen 3s on a Gen 5. We will do Gen 5 sometime, hoping next year maybe, but we'll see. Luck of the Irish asking how's it going. Man, it's going great. It's another great day with Stiffler. Scott Ace, what is the fastest one for the 19? I need more information on that, buddy. Like, do you mean fastest to cut? Because it's going to be the zoom. Gen 5 takes Gen 3. Yep, exactly. Lowered 7th, these fit Gen 3s, but if you know what you're doing, you can fit them on Gen 4s and Gen 5s. Which one is the fastest one at shooting for the... Fastest at shooting? I guess, I mean, if you're talking about, like, flat rate, and, I mean, I suppose any of the ported ones, so the Turbo or the Viper, but shooting rate depends on the shooter. I mean, it all depends on your build. Like, the Viper has the least weight on it because of all the windows. So you might be able to run that faster. And the Zoom has the most weight because it's more of a standard. As you can see, no windows and just front grip serrations. If I remember right, the Zoom comes in at exactly 10 ounces. So, you know, when you're doing your building, weight adjustment is something you have to play a factor into. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to check out that stream, man. I want to see it. There are Gen 3 slides. Oh, yep, that's true. Yep, there's our link bio. Look at the Irish asking, hey, I was wanting to open my own gun painting shop, and I was wondering what paperwork I have to do, like Cerakote and gun parts and stuff. Okay, so that's something you can do, but you can't do frames. You can't do lower receivers unless you're an FFL. And that's because you need to transfer them. So you can do things like slides, for example. Anything that's not considered the actual gun per federal law and whatever other state restrictions you might have, you can do that just fine. But frames, lower receivers, stuff with serial numbers on it, you are going to need an FFL if you're doing those. Drew in Oregon and Rip Curl will be at the range with me. Oh, right on. Dylan, what's going on, man? I need a C-cut for Glock slide like from factory. I mean, we're not exactly like from factory. I mean, if you want it from like factory, just get a factory Glock, my man. We might do a bullnose cut in the future, you know, make it similar to the Glock OEM. But part of the modding is about doing a new style. Iron Ant. That does seem like a great value. Great job of being so knowledgeable. Thank you, man. I try. I don't know everything. I will never tell you I know everything. I absolutely don't. But I do try. Oh, C-cut. That's what you meant by combat. Okay. I don't know if we'll do that. Maybe if we get a lot more requests for it. So for those of you not familiar, the combat cut is where the optic cut is to the rear, and the rear sight is pushed in front of the optic cut. So the dovetail right here would be up here, and this would be pushed further back. I don't know if we'll do that. Maybe. It's always possible. Let's see. Heading to the lake. Right on, Pat. Have a good one. Grant Hindle, but in the UK, we carry stupid knives, so it's all bad if not used. What it's meant for. A tool, hunting, fishing. Yeah, they're just tools. That's all it is. They're just tools. It all depends on the person. I can go out and do horrible things with a knife. That makes me a horrible person. It doesn't make the tool any horrible, you know? Instructor George just ordered 2 Zooms. Can't wait. Awesome, man. Greatly appreciated. What colors did you get? Only company I know where you can send your slide in to get it cut would be Glock Store. Yeah, there's some others out there, but... And it's something we might do in the future. I don't know when or how we might do it. It's just something we might do in the future. Iron Ant, for more business, IR Guns is a business based in Arizona too. Consider offering them your product for more sales. They export and import to Canada. Oh, interesting. If you got a link for them, man, let me know. I'll take a look at them. So that means I can paint a railing without violating the law. Pretty sure, but I would check. Check to see what your local laws might be. Make sure that you are 100%. Just because I say something doesn't mean I'm an attorney. Check your local laws. But if you do something like slides, slides are fine. Barrels are fine. Well, some states have issues with certain kinds of barrels. Hey, Brookside, what's going on, man? Oh, you missed the crowd in here earlier. I had over 200 in here. It was wild. Instructor George, 2 camos to start right now, but I've got my eye on a few more. Right on, man. Right on. Happy to do it. We're doing our Labor... I mean, I'm sure you saw on there, we're doing our Labor Day sale. If you're looking for anything burnt bronze, desert sand, FDE, we got those on 15% off. But we're doing that. That ends on the 7th. So, got a week. Honorable says, no, I mean C-cut as in the 2 long port sights towards the nose of the Glock, like the design for the C model flocks. Hmm. Let me look this up. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Nope, we don't have anything like that. We could, in theory, do that. Don't have anything like that. Right now, just what you see before you, and then, of course, we've got a few discontinued models that we are not currently making, like the Leonidas. We might bring this back in limited run sometime in the future. Same thing for the Flash. We're not currently making this. There's another company out there who copied it, so we said, you know what, we're just going to focus on other stuff. Not to mention, they're harder to make, and people weren't as interested in them as, say, the Viper, which is one of our best-selling, or the Turbo, which is our second best-selling. Price on the Tiger Camo. Good question. I forgot what we posted that at. Let me pull it up on StifflerManufacturing.com. Tiger Camo comes in at $165. Hamburger. 200. Oh, yeah, man. They had a lot of people in here earlier. It was nuts. Oh, you want the comp cut link locked in for the... Oh, okay. The ones they were compensated from the factory, yep. There's lots of companies that will mill those in your slide. Yep, we just don't do it yet. We might do it sometime in the future. We just don't do something like that yet. Next will be the Turbo with a ported barrel. Oh, right on. So, and we've posted images of it before. But what you are going to notice with a ported barrel, you are going to get a noticeable flash, a fireball right in front, which in low light conditions you may find to be a problem. However, for range shooting, you are going to notice it's going to be reduced recoil and a more flatter shot, depending on your build. Chris Smith, oh dude, that sucks. I've gotten those. I mean, they threw mine out, but still. That sucks. We actually got rid of a lot of the... I think most of the red lights are gone in my state. There might still be some in Phoenix. I don't remember if they got rid of those or not. Oh, that was so much talking. I need some water. We should all drink some water. Stay hydrated. You can't move and groove unless you're hydrated. Okay, where was I on the law? That's what we were talking about earlier, is laws before it blew up. Okay, so, additional, let's see. Maine has a statewide ballot initiative slated for November 2025, which would expand the extreme risk protection orders, or red flag law, to allow broader firearms confiscation when individuals pose a threat, according to the state. So, sucks to be in Maine. Let's see. Rhode Island has a ban on the sale and manufacture of their definition of quote-unquote assault weapons, effective 2026. Colorado has a ban on fixed magazine with licensing and semi-auto bans coming August 2026. California has a ban on Glocks new sales coming 2026, pending background checks on barrels, as well as micro-stamping coming 2028. Let's see, who else? I think that's it for now. I think that's who we had. So yeah, somebody asked earlier about Kentucky. So yeah, no new crazy gun laws for Kentucky. Woo, it was wild. And then, of course, those of you checking out the website, the sale goes until September 7th, 15% off SM19 strip slides that will fit the Generation 3 Glock 19 in desert sand, burnt bronze, and flat dark earth. Oh, yeah, we ship a lot of slides to Florida. A lot of slides. Speaking of which, I still have these slides here. I was wrapping before it got crazy in here. So I wrapped one for Indiana. This one's going to Tennessee. Michigan, what's going on, man? So Michigan has one crazy law that I guess they've shelved as of January of this year, where they're trying to ban different colors of guns. So that would mean that this camo is okay. This is not. This is not. This is not. This is not. They were banning all colorful options. This burnt bronze over here would be okay. This periwinkle, no, would not be okay. So they pretty much said anything that's not tactical and classic, banned. But it hasn't had any movement in Michigan since January. Yep, somehow colors make it more dangerous. They must have pulled that from nature. It must be a snake. Okay, let's grab this. Boy. Okay, now we got these. Those are printed out. Okay, let's get these wrapped up. So what other questions do you guys have? I know the crowd kind of died down a bit. Let's see. Good thing you live in Florida. Yep, ship a lot of slides to Florida. Have a good one, gents. Off to the range. Right on, Instructor George. You have a good day. Would metallic vintage gold be on there? On the ban list? I don't recall. Probably no on the gold. But I think that one kind of just like died in committee because I haven't seen any movement on it. Because if it does, it kind of puts into question, do we still send slides to Michigan or, you know? And that's what some states are trying to do. They're just trying to discourage us from sending, you know, product. Not just us specifically, but manufacturers, distributors. They're trying to discourage us from sending products anywhere. One more fold. Okay, and let's check this. Man, it's great having you guys all this morning. This is a wild live earlier. 200 plus people. Let's see, this one's going off to Tennessee. Okay. That was cool. I love having everybody in here, talking to people. It's awesome. Seeing about everybody's guns and slides and whatnot. Chris Smith is asking, so if you take a Glock 19, put a brace on it, 9mm turns into a 50 cal. Yeah, man, it's just basic math. Oh, reached the end of that tape. Let's go grab another one. I knew it was running low, but goodbye, tape. You've served your purpose. Well, now that we have the huge crowd gone, how's everybody doing? Enjoying your Labor Day weekend? Chilling it here with us? There we go. Now for the fun part. To get the tape started. Come on. Get under their thumbnail. That means I won't be able to paint the receivers on my AR-15 and paint it metallic purple like I wanted. Yeah. And if I remember the provision right, they were putting all the onus on residents of Michigan. So, in theory, I could still mail this or this to Michigan, but then residents had like 10 days or 14 days or whatever it was to then fix it. Stupid law. Really stupid law. Getting chores done so I can get to the range tomorrow. Right on, man. Got to get that range time in when you can. Oh, and I got to get a measurement on this one. Let's see, what is your weight? Don't ask the ladies that. Okay, so we got to change all of those listings to the new weight. Let me revise this real quick. Because we changed up the packaging, which means there's a weight change, and that's the whole thing about this is understanding shipping too. Let's see, where's the weight? Revised. All right, all nice and fixed. Especially when you have friends wanting to go. Yup. Man, we're still trying to get out to the desert. It's still just too hot. We're just trying to get out to the desert, go to the range, shoot a bunch of these, plus our other stuff. You know how long it's been since I've shot, like, my World War II guns? Or my cowboy gun? I've got a 45 long Colt that I have been missing. I just want to shoot it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Where's this one going off to? California. Taking your Arasaka Type 9. Oh, man, that's awesome. I'd love to shoot that. I've got an old Springfield 1903, a Mosin from 42, a Lee Enfield from 1916. Pretty sure it's 1916. Love to take those out again. You know, if you put a lightning cut in guns, they shoot Zeus bullets. Exactly! Exactly. It's just science. Mothers Demand Action. We'll tell you all about it. Or what's that other one? Everytown USA. They're up on that science. They know what they're talking about. Okay, there we go. Let's grab this one here. No slide on this one. The guy just wants a barrel. I would let you shoot a hot pink slide also. Yeah! Oh, you know, picked up something for the kids. And myself, because it's fun. So, side note, away from guns. But if you got kids and you want them to play some of the old stuff, get one of these. Super easy to load. I mean, it doesn't come with every game, but it's super easy to load stuff onto it. So, getting this set up for the kids to play a lot of the old games from when we were all kids. Woohoo. So, a little non-gun content for you. There we go. We deviated a little bit. Oh yeah, the good old days. Like the congresswoman said, she can hold an AR-15 weighed 50 pounds. Right? You know, the funny thing is, when I was in the Army, I used to be a saw gunner. So I carried an M249. And switching to the M4 was like holding a toy. That woman has no concept of what weight is. Sheila Jackson Lee out of Texas. See, she is completely dishonest. She's completely dishonest. She is just... It's not even misinformation. It's not ignorance, it's misinformation, is what she's doing. As you can tell, she frustrates me. So, before I was doing this thing with Stiffler Manufacturing, I used to be a Pro 2A advocate here in Arizona. I was an NRA Golden Eagle. I'm currently a life member of the GOA. A member of the Firearms Policy Coalition, Arizona Citizens Defense League, and I used to do a lot of letter writing and political outreach and law enforcement outreach to advocate for Second Amendment sanctuaries and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'd reach out to sheriffs of various states, governors, senators, representatives, even the president, to get, like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we demand of you, what we expect per the Constitution. And dealing with her was awful. We purposely sent postcards, not letters, postcards, because we wanted everyone along the way to read what we were saying to her. I disliked that woman and her dishonesty. Very, very much do I dislike her. I had the Atari 6400 as a kid, so I think I got that on here. I'll show you that real quick. So, let's see. Okay, so yeah, you can load PSP, PS1. This thing's fun. Game Boy Advance games. Wait, is this one the... Nope. Original Game Boy. Got Tetris on there. Pokemon for the kids. Bomberman, Castlevania, Donkey Kong, Metroid, Pac-Man, Zelda. All for the kids. And me when I'm bored. Also, all the old vertical arcade games. Like, I played I played the crap out of 1943 and 42, and I think there was a 41. Arkanoid. Yeah, this thing's neat. So, that was fun to pick up. It didn't cost very much. And it's easy to load other games on it that it doesn't already have. Oh, yeah, there we go. All the different systems and whatnot. So that, yeah. Hey, yeah, there we go. Atari 2600 on there. Game Boy, Game Gear. I want a Chris Vector and 40... Man, who doesn't? I want one. Yeah, that's a comment with people like, oh, man, you got your own business. You got a lot of money now, don't you? No. No, we don't. All the money goes back in the business. It's a big club and you ain't in it. Yep, this one's going off to California. Guy just wants a barrel. That's cool. We'll ship just a barrel. Man, I want all the guns C23. Except maybe a Jennings. I don't really want a Jennings. You know, I never really wanted an AK until Californians told me I shouldn't have one. Californians, you know, and they're the best gun sellers in the country. It's all about reverse psychology. I don't think they realize that. There's certain stuff I never really was interested in. And they're like, you can't have this. Okay, I guess I'm going to go buy this now. I don't think they realize that. It had to be one of them. Nah, man, you can't have that AR. So I bought another AR. Because why not? Why not indeed? Well, we have gone over the hour mark, definitely. Let's do a little refresh on our metrics, see what we're at. Oh, I think I lost a few subs. Doesn't that suck? Oh, yep. No, I didn't. Never mind. I got a lot of subs. Holy crap. That was updated wrong. I'm almost at 1,200. All right. Yeah, baby. That's pretty sweet. Loving that. Once we make the slide for a G23, we'll do our 1K giveaway. Oh, yeah, so for all the guys in there earlier, I should have mentioned that. We're doing a 1K giveaway where we give away a Viper slide. So once the slide gets made, I know, stop beeping. Once the slide gets made, then we'll do a live to pull in all the names, and then we'll do a follow-up live to pick the winners. But we'll be announcing that on our social media, and we'll be loud about it. Like, hey, this date, this time, show up. Hot pink with purple lightning. I don't know. We might even laser engrave it, you know? Might even laser engrave it somewhere, like maybe on the RMR cut. Just be like, something like YT1000. Stiffler MFG, YT1000. VZ74. I don't know what color we're going to. Maybe we'll make it red. Red for YouTube. I don't know. And then we'll just do it for like Facebook and Instagram and all the others. Like every time we hit 1K and then 5K and 10K, we'll just keep giving out slides. That'd be kind of neat, actually. You know, hit 1K on Facebook, we give out a blue slide. Hit, 1K on Instagram, give out a pink slide. Hit 1K on Rumble, give out a green slide. That'd be kind of fun. Waiting for the patch from Stiffler. Oh, right. I got more of those at the office. Dude, shoot me an address. I'll drop one by. I am the real Focus. Damn. As opposed to the fake Focuses. Or Ford Focus. What's going on, man? What's going on? Alternate account. Man, I hope you're subbed. Multiple accounts will not get you multiple entries into the 1K giveaway. Because I know some of you got them. Okay, looks like that's all the shipping for today. Let's see, do we have anything else to follow up on? Hey, man, I appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. Oh. Yeah, let's try and push these out today, too. Why not? Let's see, that's the burnt bronze turbo. Yeah, let's try and... Are you serious? Alright, let's try and send that out. Okay. Dunzo. And for those of you not aware who might just be joining us or weren't here earlier, we are doing our Labor Day sale. It is 15% off SM19 stripped slides in desert sand, burnt bronze, and flat dark earth. Ooh, man, almost at that. Oh, yeah, we're at the hour and a half mark. Right on. Okay, so this is probably where I'm going to end it for the hour and a half. But thank you all for joining us at Stiffler Manufacturing this morning. It was awesome. Had over 200 people in here earlier checking out our slides. So we're Stiffler Manufacturing. We turn bars of 17.4 stainless steel into slides for the Glock 19 and the Glock 17. And we are currently working on the Glock 26 and the 43 for our next new slides. All of them are 17.4. All of them are coated in Cerakote, H series, FX series, F series. All of them come with a Trijicon RMR flat optic cut with an aluminum RMR cover plate. We are right here in Arizona, and we have been in business since January 2023. We attended SHOT Show this year. We are trying to attend SHOT Show in January 2026, right after our 3rd anniversary. Our slides are American made. We're veteran owned and operated. So give us a look, stifflermanufacturing.com. Check out our stuff. And if you like what we're doing on the lives, feel free to double tap that screen, click like, sub, click that bell, because we do lives pretty often. Every day or two, we're doing lives. So if you want to just pop in here, talk about guns, talk about slides, talk about 2A politics, that happens from time to time, drop on by. Tell us about your builds. Tell us what you're doing at the range. And, stop by, keep stopping by for our 1K giveaway. We're going to give a Viper away. So keep dropping by just to check that out. Check out our other social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Rumble, all that. Because we hit 1K on the others, we'll do another giveaway, But thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's been awesome. I did not eat breakfast, so I'm going to go get some kind of brunch or something. Ship out these slides. And I don't know, I got chores and stuff to do today. So you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Enjoy today and tomorrow. Be with friends and family. Drink water. And as always, 2A is the way. Stay 2A every day.